was always the Jags.
Always the Jags.
Always the Jags.
Always the Jags.
Welcome into Always the Jags, your podcast for everything Jacksonville, everything Jaguars, everything Duval. I don't know what we're going to do in the offseason. I don't want to skip ahead, but Travis Etienne is too good to just let him walk in free agency. He's too good. He's playing too well. And Devin Lloyd is playing too well to let him walk in free agency. Now, I think Devin Lloyd is more valuable than Travis Etienne, but the fact is, and as much as I love Bashal Tutin, Travis Etienne had a 48-yard touchdown. Bashal Tutin didn't. That's it. And when you look at this game, every touchdown mattered, right? It's not like, Bashal Tutin got close and then we almost got into the end zone. It's like if Travis Etienne doesn't score that touchdown, doesn't take it all the way, we don't win. We literally don't win, and it's things like that you just can't ignore. He's a vital part of our offense. And I think he and Bashal Tutin make a great 1-2 punch. I think Tank Bigsby ended up being the odd guy out, and I think that's fine. Again, with some of the running backs that are going down throughout the league, I think it might have been a good idea to hang on to Tank Bigsby because there's a running back in another division who just went down. I don't know if it was the Commanders who just lost their running back. I know the Vikings had to put Aaron Jones on IR. And I know there's someone else who just lost their starting running back, I think, for the year. I can't remember who it is. But that would have been a good option for us to maybe try to trade to them. Oh, the Cardinals. The Cardinals lost James Conner. With the Cardinals losing James Conner, it makes me think that, because he's out, maybe we could have got more than a fifth and a sixth for Tank Bigsby if we trade him to the Cardinals. A guy with starting experience, kind of plays the same as James Conner. You can choose to keep him. Maybe we could have convinced the Cardinals to give us a fourth, especially with how anemic their offensive looks without James Conner. But I guess that's another story for another day. But Travis Etienne is untouchable. If he calls, he's not for sale, right? It's just that simple. And again, I think Bashal Tutin can make a lot of those same plays, but the fact is, again, the long touchdowns, the long runs, Travis Etienne is getting them. And I think Bashal Tutin has the ability to get them, but Travis Etienne is getting them, and he's part of why we won the game yesterday. Same thing with Devin Lloyd. On Sunday. Same thing with Devin Lloyd. He's playing like a defensive player of the year. I'm just going to say it. You can look at anybody's stats. You can look at anybody's win percentage. Devin Lloyd single-handedly shifted this game 56% in our favor. And you would probably have the exact same stats that he would, if we would beat the Bengals, it would have been because Devin Lloyd shifted the game that much in our favor. Against the Panthers, Devin Lloyd had a crucial interception that kept the Panthers from getting any momentum. And against the Texans, he was all over the field. He's playing so out of his mind. He's playing like Miles Jack. He's our new Miles Jack. And if I'm James Gladstone, I love Foye Oluokun too, but it looks like Devin Lloyd is just entering his prime. So if I'm James Gladstone right now, I'm working up contract offers to try to give him before the season's over, legitimately. And instead of using Jack Kaiser to replace Devin Lloyd, maybe Jack Kaiser will end up replacing Foye Oluokun. I want them both to stay, right? But if I had to choose, I would pick Devin Lloyd over Foye right now. Even though Foye has been better than Devin Lloyd for the past 2 years, undeniably, and Foye is still a huge part of our defense, if you have to choose, Devin Lloyd is now in his prime, and he's ascending, and he's younger, right? It's just all the cards are kind of falling in his favor, again, if we're having to make that kind of decision. So if I'm James Gladstone, yeah, I know I drafted Jack Kaiser. Yeah, I know I got Ventrell Miller in the back, so maybe I don't need to draft linebackers for a couple years, but I'm working up a contract for Devin Lloyd, and I'm going to say, hey, the Zach Bond deal, you want it right now, middle of the season? Because every play that he makes, the price tag is going to continue to go up. And right now, his price tag is at 15 to 17 million, I would say. Lowballing. If he hits the open market next season, even if he doesn't have another interception all year, if he hits the low market, if he hits the open season next year, he could get 20 million. He could. So I think I'm offering the Zach Bond deal that the Eagles offered him. And I might franchise tag Travis Etienne next year. Or maybe offer Etienne a deal and franchise tag Devin Lloyd, see if he can do it again. Either way, one of those two has to get the franchise tag because we can't next season. We can't let them both walk out of the building. Someone's got to get a deal and someone's got to get franchise tagged. We got to figure it out. He's just playing too well. He's just playing too well. So let me know your thoughts. And never forget, it was always the Jags.